conference will now be recorded. So in this project, we are going to go ahead with tab strip control, in which in the first screen we'll have the input fields. So we would like to take the data from a particular table called VB AP. So we'll go ahead with the table control and VBAP data. So in this select options, we can go ahead with selection on VBELN field. So we can give a range of values. We can give range of values in the VBELN. Now, then we are going to go ahead and display the data in the second screen. So, and in this we will create a table control and then display the data in it. This is what we have. Okay, so let us go ahead, and this is one of the major project here, and we are keeping the table name simple VBAP, which we all are aware of. Otherwise, we can take some other table if you want me to change that, because VBAP we are regularly using in all the projects, right? So I can use something like let me open this system. The major important thing is that we have to make sure that whatever table we are using has to have data in it. We have to relog it. So LFBK happens to be vendor bank details table. So let's see if we have the data. Yes, we do have the data. We can also check the number of entries here, and we have 1182. So this is good to go. Like we'll take this table. We have LIFNR, BANKs, BANKL, BANKN, and these are the details that we will take in the table. Okay. So first and foremost is I'll create a structure, a global structure for this LFBK. So I'll name it as ZBA VA underscore ST LFBK. Sorry, not it. Vendor bank details, and in this we'll go ahead with few records. A few records like from this we have BAKP. These are the fields that we have. Then we have types. Then we have life and KSB. One last thing that is very important here is KOINH. I'll add KOINH because KOINH happens to be the account holder's name. KOINH. Underscore F. So this is what we have. Okay, so now this is the structure that we have created here, and we are going to make use of this in our program. So let us go ahead and start the program, create the program here. Let's hit 38 ZBA underscore LFBK go for wizard, LFBK wizard, create vendor bank detail report with wizard. Here we need to select the module code, which you already know, and then save. Now in this, okay, so here we have this program, and in this program we are making use of that structure that we have created, it IT underscore LFBK, IT underscore LFBK type standard table of that structure we have, and then we have W underscore LFBK type this. So here we have this. So LFBK, IT underscore LFBK, and W underscore LFBK, and we have this, and we'll go ahead with that's it. So we just activate this, and we'll go for the tab strip now. But since we wanted to have this input there, so input of the values, we can define two more fields. Basically, we need to have this high and low for this vendor number LIFNR. So we'll have LIFNR. So we have L underscore LIFNR type LIFNR, H underscore LIFNR type LIFNR. These are the things that we have. Okay, L underscore F LIFNR and H under. So these are for lower limit and higher limit of LIFNR. So we'll give that as an input, and then we'll get the data here. Okay, so that's it. We'll activate this. And now we need to go to SC51 transaction and create the screen. So I'll be creating a screen, and we'll be using the tab strip here. And comment this, and double click on this main program. Okay, so this output and input both, we have created them. This is done. Save, back again. Now we'll go to the layout. Now in this layout, we'll go ahead with the tab strip. As we all know, we know how to create a tab strip here. Let's introduce the tab strip here. Tab strip with wizard. Now this pop-up is there. Then we have continue, and we are giving the table control name as TC1. Continue, and select this internal table. And we need to select the internal table from the program. So this is the one. And then we have this. I'm sorry. So basically, this table control with wizard we want to use within the tab strip. So first let's build the tab strip, and inside that second subscreen of the tab strip, we'll go ahead and create the. Go for continue. Then we have tab strip 1, TC10, TC10, continue. And then we have to create two strip. Minimum two tabs are mandatory here. So we can have multiple also, but minimum two are mandatory. I'm normally giving it as tab 1 and tab 2. These are the subscreens and these are the function codes. Continue. So we have 101 and 102 screens complete. That's it. We have successfully created this, and all that we can do is we can create a exit button here. This is it. We have created the tab strip, and we'll go ahead and design the subscreens. Let us check for the screen number. Change. So we'll uncomment these modules in the subscreen. We'll go to the layout. In the layout, we'll click on this get from program. Since this is first tab, we'll have two tabs, right? So we'll click on get from program and select these two. Say OK. Select this. So this happens to be this subscreen area 1, and that's it. The logic back. We need to create them in the program. Save it back. Now here, whatever input that we give, based on that, we need to get the logic in the next screen. Back, activate, back again. Now we'll go ahead with the 102 screen. Now these modules, if you observe, are same as what we have got in the 101 screen. Both are same. This is a subscreen area. In this subscreen area, we will be creating the table control with wizard. Inside the tab, we are writing this tab script control is 100. Then we'll go for internal table. Yeah, we need to select this internal table, right? So let me select it from the problem. It seems that that program is not active. So let me activate this program. Once we activate it, we have to make sure we have to come out of it. And these are the fields that we want to take from there. We'll take all the fields now. You can also have input control, but we'll see that later. Now this particular wizard is inside the second tab of the tab strip. Now back, activate. This is active. You need to activate this screen as well. And now we need to write the logic. Now in this program, we need to write this code here. In the process before output screen of the second screen. Okay, in this input screen, we need to write that select statement. And in the main screen, we must write that exit command. So for exit command, exit button, we have to write the logic in the process after input of the main screen. So process after input of the main screen will be here. In this, we'll write case in this when ext leave when ext leave. That's it. Now we'll create a transaction code for this. Let us create a transaction code for this. SC93. ZV underscore LFBK. Program install. Say OK. So we'll copy the program name here. We have 100 screen. Save it. So we have this, and we'll write something like 1000 and 10,000. Okay. And then we'll click on this tab 2 and enter here. The data has to come here. That's what we'll see now. Let me check that. Yeah. This is a sales statement. So I like to keep it in the main screen. See. Okay, maybe I just need to check the values because I'm not sure if the data is there for that selection that I'm giving. So let me take the values from the table. I'll give here as 1. Tab 2. Okay, let me just check that. Okay, so what was happening here is that when I add these values, I just checked in the debugging, and what is happening is that 1 and 10, whatever is there, it is expecting that values in as a leading with leading zeros. So when we keep the number with leading zeros, the data is coming. So what I just did is I created two more fields of type n of length same 10, which is the length of LIFNR. And then what we did is we passed this L underscore LIFNR value into X underscore LIFNR and H underscore LIFNR value into Y underscore LIFNR. With these two assignments, what will happen is according to the length 10, whatever leading zeros will be automatically added to that field, and accordingly we are getting the data. So once I have done this change, we can go ahead and now see the data here in the in that pictures. So here we can go for 1 and some 100, and we can go for the tab 2, and we'll get the details of all the LFNR values which are there from 1 to 100. Okay. So this happens to be a project which makes use of table control and tab strip both in one particular project.